Hello, my name is Paul Cowan, and I am proudly running to be Ontario's next Minister of Education. As a retired teacher, I have first-hand knowledge of how our educational system can shine brightly and how it can fall short for all stakeholders, from students, families, and teachers alike. If I am elected, I would like to reform the way education is viewed and valued within our society, providing more balance between teachers and the community around them. Our students are our future. They will shape the tomorrows to come. It is my goal to ensure that our future receives the effort and support of our government. In the same breath, our educators help mold our future. Therefore, I am committed to helping make sure that more resources are available for our educators to provide students with the tools required to step into the future, ready to take on the world in front of them. As the next Minister of Education, I will ensure that our policies focus on proactive approaches, not constantly reacting to the challenges that arise. I stand here today committed to bringing Ontario's education into the future. We need to continue to grow our financial literacy programs so that students can understand what lies ahead of them and give them the tools to make smart financial decisions and start their lives off with a level of understanding their parents may wish that they had. We also need to grow our abilities surrounding coding and the various other technological literacy skills. Artificial intelligence is here, and we need to ensure that our students understand the ethical responsibilities associated with growing up with such a very powerful tool. The internet is a vast resource, infinite with possibilities, and the technological landscape rapidly evolves. We need to ensure that our educational system can keep pace. We should strive to always be ahead of our students. However, when we aren't, we should be humble enough to communicate with our students and allow them to help us enter into their world of possibilities. While these are incredibly important topics, we cannot forget the foundational building blocks of education, literacy, and numeracy skills. According to the United Nations sustainability goals, by 2030, without additional measures, we will have a growing population in excess of 300 million students lacking basic numeracy and literacy skills. Ontario needs to make sure that we are not adding to this shocking statistic. Education is an introductory tool into essentially all walks of life. Ontario needs to be a leader in the field of education. Additionally, shocking and equally heartbreaking. If we are not careful, we risk seeing global numbers as high as 84 million school-age children unable to attend school. While we need to be leaders, we need to begin thinking about ways in which we can have a global presence and support the needs of communities around the world. Ontario is a province that is rich in highly trained educators who are passionate about making a difference. However, there are more qualified teachers than jobs available. As a person who worked abroad to gain teaching experience, with none of it counting towards my seniority within the board's pay structure, and coming back home to struggle to attain a full-time teaching career, I know too well the challenges of many of our young teachers who are hungry to work and learn, grow, and explore their passions. That is why I'm looking to work in collaboration with the federal government and the United Nations to create a co-governmentally funded program that will work towards defeating some of the aforementioned appalling statistics to the inequality in the access to education. This proposed program would be done in conjunction with the Ontario curriculum, and the experience gained would count towards the teacher's seniority when they come home. Not only that, but our system in Ontario will be strengthened by the knowledge and experience these new educators gain in working in these targeted areas, needing help to lessen the challenges faced by an uneducated population. Lastly, we need to come to grips with the reality that mental health plays an incalculable role within our families, students, and our educators. I am here today saying that the stigma attached to mental health has no place in our schools. I am committed to supporting those who need help. Our society needs to be brave and accept that mental health is something that we all have. And that mental illness, much like other medical needs, deserves to be treated open-mindedly and without the shame or stigma that has come attached with it for the significant amount of our past. Today, I end with this statement. My name is Paul Cowan, and I am committed to working tirelessly to ensure Ontario is at the forefront of global education. Reflecting on our past can help us move into our future. We must be aware of the current realities in our educational system, and we need to be able to take risks and be mindful of what the future may hold. Thank you so much for your time and your consideration. Have a wonderful day.